I'm gonna need this water because my voice is all over the place today. What's up, everyone? How y'all doing today? My name is David Franco, and welcome to my annual New Year's resolutions, goals, video, whatever you want to call it. And yep, there goes my voice already. Trust me, it's infuriating. As a full-time content creator, this annoys me immensely. But I'm not going to talk about that because you know why? I'm not going to let that stop me from making today's video. This is a big video. Honestly, most of you probably don't care, but I like to talk about my goals anyway, because if I can inspire at least one person, then I've done my job. Now, I have my iCloud notes behind my Osmo Pocket, so you're going to see me doing this a lot. Currently not wearing my glasses, just going for that clean look today. You know, clean look, as clean as this can get. It is what it is. But anyway, seriously guys, I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a fantastic 2025, and I hope 2026 is going to be your year. Seriously, make it your year, guys. I mean, I don't understand why you wouldn't make it your year. Life is flying by, so just try to make the most of it. I mean, in my opinion, and I said this in the weekend vlog, if 2026 feels just like 2025, then what are you doing with your life? Try something new. Challenge yourself. Chase after those goals that you've been, just holding in the back of your head for months or maybe even years. Take action. Do something different this year. Anyway, before we jump into my goals for 2026, I want to briefly go over a few things that I accomplished in 2025 that I'm proud of. Number one, I leased another brand new Tesla Model 3. No, I'm not a Tesla Model 3 owner. Well, because I don't want to be an owner. I'm a big fan of leasing. I don't drive a lot to warrant the monthly costs. At least monthly costs as an owner. So I figured, why not lease? And I love leasing my car. Honestly, it's a very smart move for me. I got a huge deal on it this year, mainly because of the tax break. I got I think $7,500 off it or something like that. A huge savings, which I love. And guys, I'm an extremely happy Model 3 driver. I love that car. Part of me just wants to axe this whole video, as it quite literally hurts to speak. Number two, I made some huge changes in my basement. Got most of my old consoles up and running. Bought several new TVs, painted my walls that same dark gray that I love, and I just love this basement, hence why I'm recording this video down here today. Also, I explored new side hustles, including VHS conversions. And guys, honestly, so far it's doing very well. I made over $370 in sales so far, and I've also started to experiment with AI-powered photo restorations, and so far I made just over $100 in sales, and I just started that a month or two ago, so it's going quite well. I want to explore that even further into 2026, and I'll talk about that more in a bit. Oh, and last but not least, I'm back on Twitch. Honestly, guys, I was gonna make a whole video detailing why I switched once again from YouTube back to Twitch, but then I thought to myself, it doesn't make sense. First of all, I don't need to explain myself. I'll always do what I want to do, respectfully. And number two, does it really matter? You guys don't need an explanation of why I'm back on Twitch. I'm just back on Twitch. It's not that deep. And who knows? Maybe in 2027, I'll go back to YouTube. That's the beauty of being a full-time self-employed content creator. I can always make my own decisions, make my own changes. It's not that deep. Life goes on. But yo, guys, so far, I gotta say, I'm loving Twitch. And just to give you a quick behind-the-scenes look of why I'm back on Twitch, money. Honestly, revenue is so much better for me on Twitch than it ever was on YouTube. Just saying. And well, honestly, as a self-employed content creator, that's important. I need to do what's best for me. Okay, so with that said, moving into 2026. So as of this recording, I think I'm calling 2026 the year of focus, because I'm focusing on myself. I'm focusing on you guys, positivity, my community, more on that in a bit. First of all, one huge thing I want to do in 2026 is start a brand new video game series. Let me reword that. A brand new video series focused around video games, but not just that. Flipping video games and gaming consoles from Facebook Marketplace to eBay. Yes, that's a thing. Look it up. Shout out to, what's his name? DeNovo Flips. I am blind without my glasses. I will link his channel right below. He's not the most active creator, but his videos are damn good. and he really got me inspired. So basically what I'll be doing is I find listings on Facebook Marketplace that are not for shipping. I find a good deal. I message the buyer. I'm like, look, I'm willing to pay a little extra for you to ship this to me. That person ships it to me from, Colorado, Florida, Texas, California, Wyoming, whatever, wherever. And I flip those items for profit. Whether I break even with the consoles alone and profit with the games or vice versa, that could be a great way of not only making more money in my pocket, because I'm big on flipping. I love flipping, and I understand video games extremely well. I mean, this entire basement is dedicated to video games, so I understand what people are looking for. But not just that. I'm going to make a completely new video series, completely focused on flipping video games, and I'm just going to call that Flipping Video Games. I know, a creative title. The creative one is back. Okay, but seriously talking for a second, I think this could be a really fun series for you, and especially for myself. So basically, I would do an unboxing of all the items I get, like per listing, like maybe an Xbox 360 plus games, Wii U plus games or whatever. Unbox everything upstairs in my office/recording room. Then I'll bring it down here, plug it into my capture card, and do a capture for you guys with some commentary detailing, where this console came from, whether it works, whether any games or save files or whatever are saved on that console. I think that could be a lot of fun. I mean, it's a win-win. Win because I'm getting new content out of it, and win because I'm looking to profit off these items. So I figured, why not take advantage of this setup, because I've got a pretty good dual PC setup. And I don't want to use it just for Twitch. I want to use it for flipping and just showing you guys the consoles that I get in. I mean, just imagine, like I get a PlayStation 3 in, or a PS4, a PS5, and it's filled with games, filled with save files, filled with interesting screenshots and videos, and I just want to demonstrate that for you. And then, of course, in future videos, I will actually go into detail for you in regards to how much profit I make off of, an Xbox 360 or games or accessories. I think it could be a lot of fun. God, I wish my voice sounded better. But believe me, I'm quite excited about that, and that's definitely something I want to jump into starting January 2026. Next up, redesigning my personal website to better reflect my content and services. Now, if you go to davidfran.co right now, whoops, I'm on Discord. I will throw in a quick screenshot right now. This is what my website looks like at the moment. Up top, it says watch 500 plus exclusive vlogs. Underneath it, you can access the 6 most recent exclusive vlogs. And that's a big focus of mine. Like, that has been working extremely well for me. But I want to go beyond that. I want to go beyond the exclusive vlogs. I want to start showcasing my favorite YouTube videos that are available for the public. So this could be a great way of getting people to learn more about me, finding my channel through my website, which realistically speaking, that's likely not going to happen. But more importantly for me, I want brands to take notice of who I am. I don't want them to have to go through my website, digging through pages to find my media kit or whatever. I want things to be focused on the homepage, or actually featured on the homepage, I should say. God, it hurts to talk. This is infuriating, but I'm doing this, all right? I'm doing this. It hurts to speak, but I'm getting this done. In addition to the vlogs and my YouTube content in general, I also want to better showcase my digital services. I quote like it's something unique. It's not. A lot of people are doing this nowadays. Anyway, I told you I started doing AI photo restorations on Etsy. I talked about that in recent vlogs. And guys, so far I've made over $100. That's not bad. Yeah, it's not a lot of money that's going to change my life, but it tells me that there's a market for this niche. And guys, I've been getting sales almost daily. Like seriously, literally almost every single day. And that tells me people want this stuff. So I'm going to start selling those services on my websites with more options than Etsy gives me. And plus, it's my website, so I'm going to have more freedom, more creative freedom over what I do and how I do things. But of course, Etsy's not going to go anywhere. Etsy could kind of be like my entry level into getting customers and say, look, if you want more services, head on over to my website. I can handle different quantities there than I can on Etsy. And obviously, I'll talk about that more in future videos just to see how that goes. So redesigning my personal website, that's not going to happen overnight. Honestly, that might not even happen until February or March. I mean, I'm hoping to get started in like a week or two. but it's not going to be finished for a little while. Okay, moving on to a big one, and this is guaranteed to make some of you angry, but as I go into this, you have to look at things from my perspective. This July coming up, I'll be on YouTube for 20 years. 20 years. That's longer than some of you have been alive. That's a long time. Guys, I'm an OG YouTuber. I've been there since the beginning. Actually, literally been there since the beginning because I have a channel from 2005 as well. Point Blank or whatever it was called. But I don't talk about that. But anyway, my point is, I have been on YouTube for just that, pretty much 20 years. And I've recently turned 40, which I'm proud of. You know, like I'm not one of those dramatic people like, I'm 40, I'm decrepit, I'm dying any year now. I mean, I could, who knows? Life is short, things can change like that. But that's just my point. I try to appreciate what I have in this world. I wake up every day and lucky to be alive, lucky to call this my job, and lucky to have you guys having my back. I love your support. I love you guys for that. I genuinely mean that. But in recent months, I have been targeted by trolls, low-life losers, absolute dipshits, waste of human beings. And yes, I'm going to keep all that in there because I don't give a fuck. Like, really. There are some weird people out there. I could show you screenshots, but I'm not going to do that. Let's just say this. People have been incredibly nasty. People have been doxing me, leaking my address on Discord, sending extremely inappropriate messages to me, my family, and whatever. People are weird. There are some weird psychopathic level people in this world, and I don't want to associate myself with people like that anymore. So, moving forward in 2026, I'm happy to say this. I am going on lockdown mode. My Discord is locked down to invite only. Twitch is locked down to age verification, phone verification, all that stuff. I'm focusing on positivity. I'm focusing on the people in this world who actually matter. And biggest of all, YouTube. I'm locking my comments down to moderation, meaning I have to actually physically or virtually look at your comments and approve. Now, before anybody panics, if you're a good person, I've got good news for you. This doesn't affect you at all because I would just approve your comments as they come in. But for those, let's just say, who tend to waste their time on people like me, because you're never going to win this battle, I'm just going to, not accept your comment, block you, and move on with my life. Because, guys, I'm 40 years old. I'm too old to be dealing with this bullshit anymore. Like, this is high school level bullshit. And I'm just not dealing with that anymore. I'm just not. I'm done. I'm 40 years old, guys. I'm not 21, 25 anymore. Like, I've seen a lot of shit in life. I've been through a lot. I am just done wasting my time and energy on people like that because they're not worth my time. They're just not. So, this is actually a really good change because get this, trust me, here we go. Because I'm going in lockdown mode on YouTube, this means I actually get to read every single comment that comes in, even on older videos, because I'll be honest, and this goes for any YouTuber out there, I have notifications off for comments because my phone would be blowing up, guys. I have thousands of videos on YouTube, nearly 20 years worth of content, and I don't want to get notifications for videos that I uploaded years ago or even just recent because my phone would just be spammed with comments. And I appreciate the comments, I do. That's not my point. My point is, because I'll have to moderate every single comment, this means I actually get to read all of your comments. I'm not going to miss any comments from now on. Whether it's a new video or an old video, your comments will no longer go unnoticed. I'll actually get to read every single comment that comes in. And I love that. I think that's a really good thing. And again, this is also my chance to keep the trolls out, keep the waste of the world out. And I'll just say this, people tend to abuse freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is a right, but in my eyes, it's a privilege. It's a privilege because unfortunately, some people just don't look at the world, the same way others do. I like to look at it from a positive perspective, and while I just try to be my best version of myself. I'm not perfect. Trust me, I talk some serious shit in gaming, but beyond gaming, it doesn't go beyond that. So I just try to be a good person, and while at the same time, I try to attract good, positive, spirited people. So I ask you to join me on this journey in forming a more positive community on YouTube. YouTube's incredibly toxic, and yes, I've seen this subreddit about me. I blocked that shit months ago. That waste of content is no longer in my Reddit feed. I don't see it anymore. I simply don't. And guys, honestly, ever since I blocked that from my feed and I locked my Discord down, I locked my YouTube down, I'm just more at peace. I really am more at peace because I just want to focus on myself. Again, I'm 40 years old. I'm not dealing with this stuff anymore. There you go. That's the best way I can explain myself. Now, trust me, I realize some people don't like censorship, but sometimes censorship is a good thing. I mean, especially if it means protecting myself, my family, and guys, I'm being completely serious. If I could show you some screenshots of messages I get from these sick-minded, twisted people, you would see things the way I see things. Like, there are some disgusting people out there, things I can't even read on YouTube. And I'm telling the God honest truth. I received some weird messages. And honestly, these are the kinds of people who turn into psychopaths. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, these people have no self-awareness. And they're just wasting their time. So it's done. I mean, I'm quite literally taking away their ability to comment on my videos, comment on my Discord, all that stuff. So lockdown mode, engaged, and I'm excited to see how it goes. Anyway, guys, as always, I just want to take a moment to thank you, for your support, for being a loving and caring person. I appreciate you. Your positivity does not go unnoticed. And honestly, that's something I want to focus on moving into 2026. I'm 40 years old. I just want to be happy. I just want to be at peace. Because who knows how much time I have left on this planet. Because again, like I said, life could change tomorrow. Life truly is precious. We are all lucky to wake up every single day and just, breathe clean air, talk to our family, talk to our friends, play video games, watch movies. The world is an amazing place. Yeah, there's a lot of dark, nasty shit going on today, but that goes for any day. You got to focus on the positivity and weed out the negativity. And while that's just what I'm looking to do as a 40-year-old full-time content creator moving into 2026. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year. And please, list below, what are 3 things that you would like to accomplish as we briskly move into the new year? I say briskly because, man, is it just me? Or does time go faster every year? It really does. I appreciate it every day. Okay, I'm done. Wow, my voice actually doesn't sound that bad. Happy New Year. I appreciate you guys. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace.
There's a bird nest in my hair. It's not meant to be out there. Angry chicks